たった一つたった一つのたった一人たった一人の私はここ
Reparations on the table, nigga, we ain't seen shit. Put us under pressure, nigga, we ain't even sweat. Came out shining like a diamond in the middle, what's a mess? On Martin Luther King, bitch, we coming for a check. Headed to the Capitol to stake my feelings in the mind of a radical, you can't ride with me. I'm my only witness when I handle my business. Pull it from their hips, say bye-bye, Billy. No more time for no coasting, I'm on the highway focused. I ain't even smoking, I'm just riding my emotion. Both eyes open, I'm just trying to keep calm. Put an extra set of eyes on them doing recon. Knee deep in snow, say you try and keep going. Told him get up out the cold before my nigga deform. Every old wound seem to getting retorn. I'ma write deep poems to a nigga reborn. I'ma make a statement before I make it out alive. No Channel 5, I would rather make it live. Before the news try to make a nigga out alive. But the pain in my eyes on a much bigger prize. 501, both hands in the sky. Little do they know it's no plan to survive. I ain't finna give them no chance to decide. I'ma put they feet in both hands in the fire. Dancing in the fire like Eshak. You gon' test the water, never get both feet wet. We done overexposed the city defense to the overexposure indecent. They don't know they diving in the deep end. Ain't no way that they surviving through the weekend. Everything blown in the flash like a beacon. Drowned in the flames, it's too late to let it sink in. Got 10 ways I can be vengeful. Sitting on 10 grenades, every last pinful. This guerrilla war, they don't know what they in for. I can hear them at the door trying to move in slow. I can hold them off, I got 3 shots. Taking every soul for at least 3 blocks. I can smell the fire burning through the sheetrock. Seeing bodies in the flame, nigga try and reach out. This is how you practice what you finna speak out. Thinking about the facts that they try to leave out. This is for my roots running through the deep south. Dying for a cause, what we finna beef out. If you ain't about the cause, what you finna beef out. Showing up deep, we gon' bring the streets out. Every man line up, showing what your street out. An independent state, what a nigga need now.
Depo on the beat.
I couldn't believe it, even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. Been double dead by the devil, and I'm still in the fields. Now you get to watch me get it up out of the mud. I couldn't believe it, even when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. I've been double dead by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now y'all get to watch me get it up out of the mud.
Now y'all get to see me without a mud. Everything that I do gon' be out of love. And I'm tired of these trials and these tribulations. And I'm sick of my name always getting drugged. But no, I ain't budge. All of this money and you not pursuing it. All of this time you don't know what to do with it. Counterproductive and counterintuitive. Why you be acting like you are brand new to it? Straight from the gutter, boy, we getting sewer. As soon as we get it, you know we gon' move it quick. All of this money I made from the block. Get out the game and invest it in stocks. Bought me a whip, get the rest of it up. When you saving, don't stop, man, it messes them up. We gon' be fine, but we stay on our grind. All of my niggas is stepping it up, and they foot on our neck and no letting it up. We love with the playing field, even the battle. My son is a scientist, he's splitting atoms. Need us more geniuses, I know we got them. I know it's in us, I'm bringing it out. I know ain't perfect, I'm making them out. On Capitol Hill, and I'm bringing them houses. The path that I'm on should nobody follow.
I couldn't believe it, even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. Been double dead by the devil, and I'm still in the fields. Now you get to watch me get it up out of the mud. I couldn't believe it, even when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. I've been double dead by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now y'all get to watch me get it up out of the mud.
We fought hard on this road, this us longer. Fighting each other won't make us no stronger. Honey, this nigga's been fighting this hunger. I'm at my worst and ain't getting no wronger. No change in silence, I'm making it through. I flip a chair or a table or two. They won't believe what I'm able to do. I'm making these moves, but this a new movement. My dog at the gate and all praises Anubis. I getting too lit in my boat pack with doobies. On my way up and I break through your roofing. Shot for the moon and it made me a star. Got so much drive I can make it to Mars. Can't promise today that I'll make it tomorrow. Every time that we make is to pay what we borrow. It's to pay what we borrow.
Terrifying moments for a woman who woke up to a strange man in bed with her. The woman screamed. Her brother rushed in to help and tried to fight the offender off. That break-in happened early this morning in the 500 block of Webster Drive in Huntsville. WFF 48's Elizabeth Gentle caught up with the victim. Elizabeth, emotions were running high.
And Mark, the woman, the victim, tells us that a man broke into her house and tried to rape her. Her brother went in and he tried to help her out, but the man got away, leaving behind, though, evidence of his visit. Kelly Dodson was asleep with her little girl inside their apartment on Webster Drive when
I was attacked by some idiot from out here in the projects.
Dodson says her attacker used a garbage can to climb onto the unit's ledge, opened the upstairs window, and then he got in bed with her.
He tried to rape me. He tried to pull my clothes off.
Dodson struggled with her attacker, knocking over items in her bedroom. Antoine Dodson heard his sister scream and ran to help.
Well, obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're raping everybody out here.
The attacker got loose and went out the upstairs window, but he did leave something behind.
We got your T-shirt. You done left fingerprints and all. You are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
A crime scene investigator photographed and dusted for prints on the lid of the garbage can and the window pane and ledge. Dodson says he's never seen the perp before, but sends this warning to whoever is responsible.
You don't.
Ah, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. God. What's going on with y'all today, family? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Power to the dark side. Power to the dark side. Power to the dark side. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've been watching all week. Yeah, how we get thrown right under the bus. The TORAH Knights thrown right under the bus. And you know what's not funny in this matter? A 14-year-old girl was thrown also under the bus. Kids in general was thrown under the bus. So even though I get to sit back and watch the demise of the TORAH Knights, I can't lie. But that is funny. Let me go ahead and tag that up there. House of Consciousness, TORAH Knight forever. Forever. That's what they said, right? HOK and TORAH Knights. It's HOK and the TORAH Knights. House of Ephraim, whoever the hell that, I don't even know who that is. House of Ephraim. But it's HOK and the TORAH Knights. Remember that, right? Oh, man. What you would do for clout. Like, it is like, this is my thing, man. Sometimes you got to recognize when it's just really, really, really not worth it. Really not worth it. Right? You know how, like, all clout ain't good clout? Like, you get up there, mention my name. After what you've done? You said they Mexican? Oh, don't, bro, Astro. Don't tell me that they Mexican, bro. Please don't tell me that the House of Ephraim ain't Mexican, bro. Please tell me that. So it's HOK, the TORAH Knights, and some Mexicans? Oh my God. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, man. And shout out to my Mexican fan. But it's just funny, man. It's just funny how, especially how they got at Kazakhstan, whatever the dude name is in the ISUPK. But I don't even want to bring their name in this mix tonight because it's just really, really interesting how everybody who had went against him wasn't serving the Most High, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. When I seen this, I almost returned to being an Israelite. I said, "Damn, Kakazai, yeah, whatever his name is." I almost returned to being an Israelite. I swear to God. I know y'all seen the thumbnail. I know y'all seen the thumbnail. Yahweh literally put this man's ass on TV. She made an ass out of this man. Live. Live. You said, and they be calling it. Tell me that, bro. No, man. So, it's HOK TORAH Knights and some Mexicans that be calling black people Canaanites. Hey, it was crazy. I thought last night was a dark side segment on the TORAH Knights. Didn't it sound like a dark side segment? The nigga got up there sitting next to Judah and said, "The Most High got a lion spirit. He be putting the lion spirit on you niggas." Hey man, I'm cool with that, bro. You know, I thought Mir Lex was up there. I had to go back to my phone and look at the screen. I said, "What the heck? Hold on. What's going on here on the TORAH Knights channel?" But I forgot. It's TORAH Knights, HOK, and some Mexicans that be calling black people Canaanites. Boy, oh boy. What up with you, Green? Shout out to you, God. Oh man, please hit that like button when y'all come in the building. Please hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. And so, man, I mean, like it just kind of gets a little bit crazy to me what people will do for clout. Like when there's something going on with a pedophile, you, hey, hey, that's the time you get the fuck out of the way. That ain't the time you try to stand up and stand next to this nigga. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And to be all honest, you righteously as leaders and pillars in the community, we're actually supposed to be calling them out, exposing this, allowing women to understand that we are building a place that is safe for women and children. But when you got a leader, the king of consciousness, who don't care if a man is sticking his dick in a 14-year-old baby, you can't be the king of consciousness, sir. Sorry. Sorry. You might want to backpedal off of that statement. And you know what's sad? You had a chance. Like that was your time to say, I was mad at him. I said some things. Oh, peace. Appreciate you. You know, I said some things. I didn't want to be the one that, throw that out there and it turned out to be speculative. Whatever. It was things that He could have said plenty of things that he could have said, other than he don't care where a man is sticking his you know what. And I don't even feel comfortable saying that. I'm not even gonna be honest with you. I can't even repeat that again. I tried. I said it the first time. It didn't feel right. I won't repeat that again tonight. That's what he said though. And we were talking about a baby. But you're the leader of the conscious community. The house of consciousness. And that's the issue. The nigga tried to bottle consciousness like it was Coca-Cola or something. What's wrong with you? Now you done took this position, and as soon as it got rough, you don't even want it. You ain't got no claim to it, no ties to it, even though, like you said, there would be no brother polite if there wasn't for you, Sonetta. That's what you said. Remember? Remember that? There would be no brother polite if it wasn't for you. So if I was you, I'd be doing a much better job of distancing yourself from brother polite. But you haven't done that. No. No. What did you decide to say? You don't care. You don't care. I mean, I just, I don't know how exactly we're supposed to respect you moving forward. How? How are black women supposed to respect you moving forward? And see, what really pisses me off is I consider myself to be a part of the conscious community. And so when something like this occurs, this isn't the time as a pillar, a leader in charge of black minds. You claim to be responsible for black consciousness. But when it was time to set an example as a black man, you were nowhere to be found. You said you didn't care. You said you didn't care. Not only that, you were willing to attack another man's wife at that. After less than 20, I swear to God, it hadn't even been 24 hours. The nigga was just on there crying. They talk about my wife. They talk about my wife. They talk about my wife. And the first thing you did was talk about another man's wife. To me, what has to be called into question is for you to be making an ass out of yourself. Well, I ain't gonna say you, because Judah is the one who made an ass out of himself. Literally. That's what happens, man. Y'all keep putting yourselves under them Torah curses. Yahweh holding y'all asses to that shit live, nigga. I seen it live. Yahweh making ass out of a nigga. Just check the thumbnail. Made an ass out of a nigga, bro. Completely. Like, I mean, why did you take on the responsibility if you didn't want it? I forgot though. You got bills to pay. And see, that's the issue. You think this shit is a game. You think you can just play with it. This is something else to capitalize off of, bottle it, and then when shit get tough, pretend like you ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. What does Polite have over you, sir? He gotta have something over you. There's no way you can be this stupid. Because this is just stupid what I done seen. Now, Judah, I know he's stupid. I ain't even gonna question that. But you, Sonetta, I expected a lot more. I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was a little bit smarter than this. At least. At a minimum. At a minimum, I thought you was a little bit smarter than this. I was wrong. I was wrong. Leader of the Black conscious community, huh? But we can't even leave our kids around you niggas because you don't even care. And for you to say that, bro, like, I can't even believe you let that come out of your mouth. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe you would. I mean, and like I said, it has to come at some point in time. It's got, like, there's no way you're this dumb. He's got to be holding something over you. And if I hope it's worth protecting whatever secret you're trying to protect, that obviously Brother Polite know. Come on, baby, stop.
Okay.
Come out.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes.
There you go. Come on.
Okay.
Come me out. Whatever. I don't know what it is Polite got over you. But bro, I'd go ahead and let it out. Go ahead and get ahead of it. Maybe it's what Zion Lex is planning on presenting on Monday. I don't know. I don't know. But I do find it funny. I do find it funny. I mean, like, it's a big mistake. A big mistake, bro. Shout out to the Sith Lord is in the building. The Sith Lord is in the building. I mean, like, and remember, it's HOK, Torah Knights, and some Mexicans running around saying black people is Canaanites forever. Like, and I was like thinking in my head, they like battling SVD. Like, who is your lineup, my nigga? Are you stupid? You can't be this stupid. Who's your lineup? Judah's not a debater. That nigga's entertainment. That nigga's entertainment. I tune in. I don't thumbs down his video. I don't thumbs up his video. I tune in to be entertained. You know this nigga ain't got no information. Besides that Kabbalah bullshit he be trying to spill. And pretend like it ain't. See, he could do that on y'all. But he know damn well that bullshit he be teaching can't pull that. He can't pull that over on no priest. Nigga, we study. We see where you get your information from. Idiot. This dude is a clown. When the last time you seen him put that Temple Man up? Been a long time, huh? Been a long time, man. Nigga ain't seen that Temple Man in a long time. What happened? What happened, huh? No more, no less. That's it, huh? That's it. HOK, Torah Knights, and some Mexicans running around calling black people Canaanites forever. Like, this is crazy. You had your shot to clear your name, your face, all of that. And instead, you roll for a nigga that's been out here touching babies. What's wrong with you? Fighting hard for him. Like you niggas can personalize with his situation or something. I'm almost wondering if we need to do a little bit of research and a little bit of investigating our own selves. You tell me. What does Polite have? Because you can't be this stupid. You can't be. What does he have? You willing to stand up and bow up to everybody else but the one elephant that's in the room. Nigga, you introduced Polite to us. Did you forget that? Or is you that stupid? But you can't be that stupid. You can't be. I know you not that stupid. So I want to know, what does Polite have over your head? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. I'll drop the link. Drop the link real quick. That's all I'm asking. Cause I know. I mean, I'm looking at what you built. You can't be this reckless, this stupid. You can't be. You talking about niggas putting your name in something. Nigga, you put your own name in it by not watching your mouth, not knowing how to control your emotions. Stupid. Not knowing how to control your emotions. Stupid. When you get angry. That's why you in this. All you have to do is keep your mouth shut. But as we seen last night with how you did Q Butter, you like the whole shit over niggas' heads. It's niggas like you I don't fuck with. It's niggas like you. Like, and I was on the stream when Q Butter, he didn't want, he was trying hard. He tried. Just for you to throw him under the bus a few hours later. Like, damn, on his birthday. And if y'all can, man, if y'all still engaged, please type a happy birthday to Q Butter in the chat for me. Somebody, man, shout him out, man. Shout out Q Butter. A real black pillar in the community that needs help. That needs help with funding and different things like that. Why? Because he is creating the future black minds of this community. You threw Q Butter right the fuck under the bus. I'm talking about on his birthday, bro. He ain't taking like 5-6 hours. Okay, all good. I'm gonna jump on in. I thought I was gonna be able to get my something else going, but it ain't work out for me. So yeah, I'm gonna jump on in. But yeah, Q Butter. Oh yeah, it's a wrap, bro. You're getting exposed to your teachings and all. Not to forget, you really hate black women, bro. Let's just be honest. You've been hating black women for a long time. That's why righteously, when Taz was saying, like righteously, you another manosphere nigga. I guess I don't know who the fuck he aligning himself with. But remember, you guys, it's HOK, TORAH Knights, and some Mexicans running around calling black people Canaanites. God damn. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Oh man, the nigga sat right there, bro, on the panel, and the nigga said, The Most High got a lying spirit. We be putting a lying spirit on niggas. The nigga ain't say nothing. Nothing. That nigga got up there sitting right next to him and said, the Most High created homosexuality. That nigga ain't say nothing. Nothing. Like, bro. But remember, it's HOK. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Uganda. He is in the building. I'm sorry, brother, you have to come in on this. But right now, we got babies in the community that are under attack. And it's on us to protect these babies. And when you got pillars in the community that are protecting the abusers, they have to be exposed. They have to be. They have to be. So all of this to protect a pedophile, when all you had to do was say, yeah, I had some information, I did, but it was hearsay. I wasn't really, even though we all know from watching the video, that wasn't no hearsay in that video. He knew what was going on, and he brought Brother Polite back into our community. Why? Because, bro, they're one and the same. Predators. They've been praying. Like once you scam somebody in your own community, it's up from there. Ain't no telling what else you'll do. You're a predator. A predator. So no, I can't call the TORAH Knights pedophiles. No, I can't do that. I can't call NETA a pedophile. No, I can't do that. They protecting the pedophile, which makes them predators. Predators. Then not only that, you prayed the next day, you prayed on that 14-year-old girl's story for views and money and cash apps and super chats when you knew you wasn't going to provide no further information on this case in that show. You knew it. And when Swab pressed you on it, what did you say? I had clothes that needed to be watched and bills that had to be paid. And this is what I be talking about. We have got to watch these type of niggas. We have got to watch them. Shout out to the Sith Lord is in the building. Sith Lord is in the building. Power to the dark side. I don't know if you can hear me. But yeah, you got to watch these type of people. When we are talking about a child that's being abused, exactly, Mr. Uganda, exactly. We got to start checking these dudes' files. We're gonna have to. And you know how you can just start to listen to their conversation. Anytime you hear a grown-ass man start talking about what they putting in the food, boy, these little girls is, you know something wrong with that nigga right there. Don't let him go. Don't let him out your eyesight. I'm telling you now. When you hear a grown man go, man, these little girls is fast and dressing however they want to dress. Don't let that nigga out your eyesight.
Peace and power. Peace and power.
Peace, God. Peace.
Yeah,
especially,
man. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you got it. Go ahead. Oh, well, yeah. Let me finish. Let me finish this last part. And when I say that, especially when we are in the context of a child was touched, I don't want to hear about what the child had on. I don't want to hear about if the child smoked weed or drunk or was drinking alcohol or is growing up fast or is chasing after. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Or I'm gonna look at you sideways. Well, go ahead, Sith Lord. Peace, peace.
Peace. This is you see, I got up there my art. I've been on the House of Consciousness for at least 7 years about allowing this type of behavior and not saying nothing. You have the voice of the people, but you keep harboring this dude polite. You keep enabling him to do what he does. And now the chickens have come home to roost and you got to pay the piper. All he had to do is just stand up and say, look, yeah, I saw what was going on. I'm going to correct these problems, but he didn't. He said, why should I care what another man do with his dick? That's what he said. So he's saying he don't give a damn what was going on. And now that everybody is on his ass, he want to say, oh, I only said it because I was angry. No, you've always allowed this to happen. And I'm a part of the conscious community. I'm a part of the Black Power community. And you made the community look bad by your bad behavior and your nigga shit. So now you got to pay the price. You are complicit with it. Now, what I'm concerned with is that they get to Zion Lex and he won't finish what he started. So we're going to see, because I think this thing is bigger than just polite. Because like Zion Lex says, the Lord that he got is a part of all that Hollywood shit that goes on. Child sex trafficking and all of that. So let's see how this plays out. If you call yourself consciousness or Black Power, you shouldn't want that stuff around you. And then the woman you say is your wife, she always talking about women's rights. And if you can remember when she was on SVDL, she was talking about child sex trafficking or women's sex trafficking. I believe this is all part of that. And Polite is into that. So we're going to see how this plays out. And it'd be funny if Zion Lex has that connection. We're going to see.
Yeah, we definitely know. I definitely see it's got to be. Because I just don't believe that Sonetta could be this stupid. I just don't believe it. Like, I don't think he looked like a fool right now.
Yeah. There's no way you will protect you. First of all, he shouldn't have said nothing. Just say nothing. Just get out of it.
Shut up.
Yeah.
But this,
like I say, my art, it doesn't care. You're gonna get what you put out. Now, we know people like people who have caused severe damage on people. What we still know who they are, just like Hitler, just like George Washington, just like Thomas Jefferson. Your stuff is gonna come out, and you have to deal with it. Today, this period of time in the conscious community, you got to deal with this shit. That's where we at. It's cleanup time. We have all these conscious people that came before us. The Steve Bikos, the father of consciousness. We don't even talk about a Steve Biko. The father of Black consciousness, not Sonetta. People like Sheikh Antijak, Theo Falabanga. People like Kwame Nkrumah, people that talked about consciousness. We don't even mention those names. But Sarnetta, you want to be a part of consciousness, then you have to elevate it, not promote somebody like Polite. Polite has been a pariah, a vampire, a stain on consciousness. He should have been kicked out of the community a long time ago, but you promoted him because he brought you money. It's time to pay the piper.
You got to. Not only that, you had a second chance at keeping him. Okay, you didn't know the first time, but you brought him back. You brought him back, bro. And I mean, like, and this is crazy. It was almost like he had been holding, like you held this over Polite's head in order, because remember, they was beefing tough. Polite was done with him.
Right.
He held this shit over Polite's head to bring him back in. Bro, you're foul. You're foul. And you stole somebody else's title of as the father of consciousness. Now you're gonna have to live up to that, brother.
You gotta live up to it.
Then that's what you. I mean, and this was the problem from the beginning. You bottled consciousness. You turned it into Coca-Cola.
Right. I call it the niggification of consciousness.
I mean, that's all you see. And black women looking at us like all these niggas is doing is getting up here arguing about religion all day. Ain't doing nothing.
Right, exactly.
You chose Umar, and then you threw Q Butter under the bus when righteously you did more promotion of Umar than you really did of Q Butter, brother. I didn't get Q Butter everywhere. There's black women supporting Q Butter. Quit playing games.
Right.
And that's how I know.
For Q Butter.
And look, he was preying on the children in even that situation because he only did it so he can hold something over Q Butter head, knowing he was a real nigga. If you could stand next to Q Butter, you might be able to, he can vouch for you in certain places. Nah, bro, you on your own. And Q Butter held it. He tried. I ain't gonna say he held it down, but he tried, bro. He tried to also keep itself safe, Zayx University safe. But then at the same time, he didn't want to jump out no windows because he didn't have any information on it.
Right. And when you teaching a class, when you teach in school, Q Butter just needs to stay out. He just needs to stay out.
Yeah. And I'm glad they recognized that and went on and got him out of there. And that's why it's even fouler for him to do his live stream and bring Q Butter into it.
Yeah.
And as like you are a predator, bro. You don't give a damn about our children. You just don't. You don't give a damn about our children. You threw them right under the bus. And for all people, for a pedophile, that makes you a predator, sir.
Right. And somebody I've been around, I mean, I've homeschooled. My wife does more than I do, but I've been a part of homeschooling, black homeschooling since the early 90s. And I know that parents are really concerned about their kids. And if they hear anything that you involved in anything like this, they're going to pull their kids because it's already a stigma on it. It's already difficult. You don't need the outside pressure. So just stay away from this. You don't even comment on it. If you have some words, have somebody else speak on your behalf. That's what has to be done. And so to Black power, Black consciousness, African centeredness, it's got to get away from the hustlers and the scam artists. And there's a lot of good people out there. They're just not on YouTube advertising. I can name hundreds of people that's doing well with the homeschooling, black consciousness, black thought, black power, you know. But because we're so into the entertainment, we're so into YouTube beat, you know, we didn't turn it into URL or whatever, the battle rap. No, this is people's lives. That's why it's serious. So I'm really looking to see what Zion Lex brings out. Hopefully he really stands up to what he's saying. He won't back down, and he'll go through. Because you know, it's like the end of that video game. I forgot the name of it where they say finish him. You know, it's the last throw.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, to me, I don't see no coming back. I think, your word, you went way too far, and I thought your actual chance of cleaning your image up in any way, especially with black women and how they already perceive the conscious community and black men, was yesterday it was a few days ago in your conversation with Taz, and instead you said you didn't care.
Right.
You didn't
Right.
care.
But he had to
Right.
say it. Like when we talk about my aunt, we talk about the ancestors. He had to say it. He couldn't because it was in him to say it.
Yep. It was already in him.
It was already in him. He
And,
couldn't hide no more.
under pressure, it brought out the true him and his true feelings. And they continue to come out. Because all of this is in a panic now. Now he's just panicking. If you go and stand with Judah Nazareth and the Torah Knights, shout out to AOY. You stand next to Judah Nazareth
and
the
Rob
Torah
Rack.
Knights and Rob Rack, bro. That's your lineup. Like, bro, your image just got way worse, bro. Do you know how many bro? Come on, bro. You can't be this stupid. He gotta be holding something over your head. He gotta be. Like, I don't like just come on clean with it, bro. What does polite have over your head? What is it?
Right. The best thing he could have did was just keep quiet. But he couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. And even not only didn't keep quiet, but made things worse by trying to go on the attack.
He went on the attack and stirred up Zion Lex. I mean, man, look how the plot. You couldn't write this. He's there at the place where the baby's mama was, and Sarnetta and the pa get into an argument. What was they arguing about? And Zion Lex was teaching on rape.
Like you can't make it up, bro.
You can't make that up.
Like that had to be like, and I ain't even gonna lie, I was listening to it, but Zion was speaking to their soul, bro, on that show. I said, God damn, bro. He was speaking to their soul, bro. That was a deep conversation they was having. Like, and I wish that conversation would pop up more often. You know what I mean? Because that was a man, just in general, with even how women, respect themselves and men respect women and different things. That was a deep conversation.
Well, we have to have spaces where women can speak their own truth.
Right.
We protect the area, but they can speak for themselves. But because there was no space for them, now we have the backlash. Like I don't agree with the Cynthia G's and none of that. But that happened because there was no protected spaces for them to speak.
Nope. Nope. Not without being disrespected,
Yeah, right.
called out of their name.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like being accused of dressing of dressing a certain way.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, dang, man. Especially like we talking about abuse, and niggas don't know how to act. Like, bro, like and then what makes me mad is like, bro, you just like made Cynthia G's point to a T about this, bro. What are you doing?
Right.
And then continuing to make it. So the next time she go live and says black men don't protect black women, they ain't protecting black babies, they don't care. That's a da 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 da. And now she gets to hold the face of the conscious community.
Right. Right.
As an example.
And this is
Like,
right
this
on the
is
heels,
crazy.
right on the heels of young Pharaoh beating up on his old lady.
Attacking his baby mama.
Yeah.
That's 2 straight, bro. That's 3 down. That's 3
So
down.
right. So what can we say about the conscious community? And I'm a part of it. But
shout out to the DMT.
I've been telling these Negroes, the spiritual stuff is real. This is some people call it karma. I say it's ma'at. But you have to answer for what you have done. That's what consciousness is. And black people, we are forgiving people, but you have to answer for it. And to me, it's going to get worse. As the economy gets worse, you're going to see more sex trafficking. But how do we handle it as a people?
Right.
What are we going to do about it? Because when people need money, when women need money to feed themselves and their babies, they turn to sex trafficking. That's just what it is. But as men, if we don't have those protected spaces to make sure that they're protected, that they can have a decent place to stay, food to eat, clothes, and education, if we don't have that there for them, then that's what they turn to. That's human nature. That's what we need to speak to.
Over. Yeah.
And we're not speaking to that.
And see, and that, one of the things too we talk about too is a lot of time we talk like what's the issue too with like we know that the problem in not only our community but all communities is the silence. And I think a lot of times we think that the silence is because people are protecting the pedophile, and in a lot of cases, it's because of a lot of times we'll paint the whole family under the brush of the pedophile. Therefore, they are actually trying to protect their own self.
Yeah,
and that means we have to create a better environment for people to be transparent about these type of things in the community.
Right.
People can't feel uncomfortable to tell these aren't things that should be secret. But sometimes the judgment factor that they get in return is unfair.
Right.
To the family. You know what I'm saying? People, lose sight. No, the family did not do this. This was that individual.
Right. And I'm on my soapbox right now, but the last point I want to make is an over-sexualized society, especially the black society, especially the black woman. She's always been an object in America, a sexualized object. And until we deal with that, that our women are not objects. Yes, they're beautiful, but they're more than objects.
Facts. And that's and you're right, because that mentality, it's and that comes with this society creating all of these different lusts that can never be fulfilled.
Right, right.
You know, the thing they've changed what sex is, and now it is something that's creating uh, a desire and a want. It's almost like tobacco or high. You know what I'm saying? You almost start chasing it like a high now,
Yeah.
as opposed to what it really should be in its proper place. It's tough, man. But that's
It,
the part of capitalism that's, that's really big when we talk about this, that
it's
goes into
really
the
big.
system.
That, and I don't know if people, the debate I had with Domo on the term nigger, and I use the word niggification or commodification. When you take the spirituality or the deeper meaning of life, and then you put a value, you put a dollar value on everything, that's what they was doing with black people. Oh,
Yep.
there's no real value to a black person, but their value in the market. What is your market value? What is your economic value? As opposed to this is a being, a human being with high value just by being a human being. And that if one person has no value, we all have no value. But
See,
that's a
that's
whole
the
other
Kevin
conversation.
Samuels issue that you coming into. And that's the
Yeah,
thing that I noticed and I was actually gonna do some shows on that, because that's what I was peeping when I noticed Kevin Samuels. It sounded like straight capitalism. He asking women, what is their value on the market? And they're like,
right.
what? The sexual, what is he called? He has a term for it. The God dang, I can't think of it. It's something sexual market that he calls it. Like literally, he's turned it into a whole nother market. And he is trying, and I peep game on what he's trying to do. He's trying to put a value on young women so that these dudes can come and pay that price. They think they slick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They really, really think they real slick about it. We're high value, and so what is doing all of these number games and different things like that. Okay, it's not going to turn out the way that you think. It's just not.
No, it's not. It's not. Not when we don't have control of the market.
Period. No control. No control of the market. And now you want to start putting a price on our women? You
Right.
stupid. You stupid once you do that. Like, come on, bro. You talk like we got enough problems. We got enough problems, bro. Don't tell you everything is becoming, and so back to what it's just breeding this sexual deviance. And so now how we look at the outlook of an older man and a younger woman, it looks different now because of how we perceive sex. So now it doesn't seem right and it doesn't feel right, because a lot of times we don't believe that his maturity level on sex is at a consciousness of some other cultures, because we see it practiced in other cultures on the
Right.
islands,
Right.
and what I
Right.
mean, all
Right.
kind of things. They not looking at the kids like that. They not looking at each other wives in that manner, and they kids and wives are naked. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right. Titties flapping everywhere, and you don't see the
Yeah,
issues and problems.
So we know this is something that's it ain't got nothing to do with. And that's why I hate when we're having the discussion on abuse, and immediately how women dress pops up, because it's like, nah, bro. Like I ain't never got the urge to rape nobody because of how they was dressed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Period, bro. I ain't never got the urge. I don't care if you was naked. I ain't getting the urge to rape you, man. What the hell is that? Like,
Right.
that's not an invitation. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
got something wrong. You've been
You,
infected.
right. And okay, this is my last point. You know, we can pinpoint, okay, this is the conscious community. I can go in the Christian community and find the same thing. I can go the Hebrew community, find the same thing. I can go in black community, white community, and find the same thing. This is a cultural issue. This is a cultural issue. But within the conscious community, we want to make it where you can remove yourself from the bad culture and into a protected culture. But if we're just like everybody else's culture, I mean, what's the point? What's the point? You know, good show, Blue. I got to run, but power to the dark side. I'm out, bro.
Power to the dark side, God. I appreciate you showing up and showing love on this. I appreciate you. Oh, you and I think that's your wife that was in the chat also, right? I believe that was your wife in the chat. I appreciate both of y'all bringing in y'all perspective on this. Because, like I said, I mean, this is, you know, I know what the title of the show is, but for me, I like to use this opportunity as because I see the bigger picture and I see the bigger problem. There's a much bigger picture and there's a much bigger problem to this whole situation. See, Sinetta wants to be let off. You don't get to be let off the hook, brother. You chose to be the face that represents all of us. You made that decision. You made that decision. When I say I'm a part of the conscious community, they think of you. Thanks. So now, nigga, you gonna have to stand on something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You talking about? Oh hell yeah. They got footage in the hallways, the elevators, all of that. They got all of that. They got all of that. I want to know what footage Polite got on Sonetta. That's my question. Cause they they done went out all kind of windows. All kind of windows. And then Judah, I mean, I don't he done lost his mind. It's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Yahweh is literally making this nigga driving this nigga crazy. Watch him. Just look at him. That nigga gotta have a curse on him. That's the only thing that makes sense. He gotta have a curse on him. You can't make the shit up. You can't make it up. And I told him what was gonna happen. After I made my sacrifice to Molech, I told him what would happen. I told him. I said, okay, you can curse and do all of that. We'll see who's stronger. Molech, Yahweh. And guess what happened? Molech made an ass out of you, nigga. Live. Your first chance to take off into the big leagues. Remember, you was in the big leagues. You got your ass on camera. What are you doing? What are you doing? I knew you was funny, but that's a little. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But remember, everybody, it's HOK, Torah Nights, and some Mexicans running around calling black people Canaanites forever. Remember that. I don't want y'all to forget it. I didn't say this. They did. I'm just parroting what I've been hearing. I thought last night it was a dark side segment on the Torah nights. Last night I learned that Yahweh, or excuse me, the Most High. That's what he said. He said the Most High had a lion spirit and be putting lion spirits on niggas and all of that. That the Most High created evil. That the Most High created homosexuality. And Judah said right there, It's got to be a curse on you, nigga. You stupid. And so I can't believe this, bro. I know. Like I've been thinking, like I was seriously thinking. I said, man, there's no way he's this dumb. There's no way he's this stupid. I hope you are this stupid, brother, and it ain't nothing on you. I really hope so. I hope you ain't this stupid and polite and got nothing on you. But as long as you choose to protect a pedophile, you are considered a predator. Predator. That's what you are. Torah Knights, predators. That's what they do. You seen it last night. They put a woman from the chat in the title and attacked her. Referred to trains being ran on this woman. Referred all kind of disrespect. For no apparent reason. None. It's got to be a curse on you, nigga. And guess who's standing next to this? HOK, Torah Knights, and some Mexicans running around calling black people Canaanites. Hey man, hey man. Look, man. Look. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. I don't know what's wrong. And you know what? We just get to sit back and mind you, we're the dark side. Like in all of this, we're the dark side. They making us look like Brian Gumble. They making us look like Brian Gumble right now. Like, yo, you can't make this type of shit up, bro. You can't make it up. Well, remember, the leader, the conscious community, don't care about where a nigga is sticking his you know what. Sad, bro. He don't care about the babies. He told you that. And if you don't believe that he don't care about our babies, look at what he did to Q Butter last night in Zayak's University. Go check it out. Go check out how fast he threw that man under the bus. The one man that was sitting there like, hey, trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, not knowing that you had already took a nosedive out the window against Taz. Q Butter was like, nah, he making calls for you and everything. What did you do? Threw him under the bus. You're done, man. You're done. You're done. Solomon just gets to sit back and watch it all happen. Lex just gets to sit back and watch it all happen. This was going to happen regardless. I don't know if y'all remember, but it's ironic that Lex and Solomon happened to expose Brother Polite inside NETA years ago. Years ago. And out of envy, you made the worst mistake you can make is trying to link up. See, because you call yourself linking up with everybody that were SVDL rejects to get back at Solomon. But guess who you linked up with? You linked up with the Torah Knights. and some Mexicans running around calling black people Canaanites. You got to be stupid. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? Oh man, oh man, oh man. So man, I'm gonna tap out, man, on this segment, man, and I'm gonna tap in and see what else is going on YouTube. I think we are the argument. Yeah. I think they're in the argument league right now. If I ain't mistaken. Yep. Well, yeah, they in the argument league. Judah getting that work over there also. He's threw Yahweh under the bus multiple times for Satan. Mind you that. Threw Yahweh under the bus for Satan. This is just to be on the seat. For some reason, he want to be on the seat with his picture next to Satan and Pedo Light. Look at this nigga misery. We not Mexicans. I don't know what y'all are, man. House of Ephraim. Either way it go, nigga, you house of consciousness now. Nigga. I know that. I know that now, bro. You're a house of consciousness, bro. I do know that, misery. Look at this. Look at this cloud. Here go one of the house of consciousness members right here. Another predator for you. Here goes another predator. Protecting pedophiles. You with brother Pedo Light too? Misery, you said we. Who's that we? Who's that we? Because remember, everybody, it's Torah Knights, House of Consciousness, and a House of Ephraim, right? Bunch of Mexicans running around calling black people Canaanites. Protecting a pedophile. Hey, y'all cooked, man. It's the end of y'all. I'll tell you that right now. The end of y'all. That's the end of y'all. Y'all don't even care about babies. I don't expect Mexicans to care about black babies, so I'll leave y'all alone, to be honest with you. Oh, you never been House of Conscience? You never been HOK? You didn't know that you were HOK, sir? Look at this. You see how niggas get thrown under the bus? You didn't know that you was HOK? You must have missed the show the other day. You must have missed the show the other day. It's House of Consciousness, Torah Knights, and the House of Ephraim forever. That's what it is, bro. Y'all all rock together now. Y'all locked in, brother. Sorry. So you, brother Pedo Light, Satan, Judah Nasty Ass, all of that. Hey, we seen y'all, bro. Y'all predators. We seen what y'all did to Adar last night. You just continue to expose yourself. Hey, look, he talking about explain. Hey, bro, you need to go catch y'all show, bro, from the other day, brother. Y'all need to go catch that show. House of Ephraim is Torah Night. It is with Torah Nights and the House of Consciousness now. The whole show was Sasay, and he made that statement. Oh, my fault. Shout out to Jose Vega. My fault, brother. I didn't even know that was you, man. You need to put Jose in the chat or something, bro. I thought that was you. My fault, bro. Hey, hold on. Let me take all of that back, y'all. Whoever misery is Jose Vega. This is Ancient Watchmen. They do not condone none of that. They do not condone any of that. So yeah, my fault. Shout out to Misery in the building. I appreciate you coming through, God, for real. Yeah, man, they did a Dar dirty last night, bro. They did a Dar dirty last night. And you know what? They ended up exposing themselves. And so, you know, and I'm gonna give this one up to the Mayan guys, bro. The Mayan guys whooped they ass last night. Shout out to Sister Adar. They put Sister Adar in the title. Nigga, them Mayan guys came out of nowhere and just collapsed the whole show. Collapsed the whole show, bro. I don't know what Adar was doing, bro. She prayed to the Mayan guys. They showed up immediately. Oh, you want to play? Niggas threw in the most. I cleaned under the butt. Boom, right in his face. I said, damn, Judah, you gonna let him rock like that? You would never let me and Lex say no shit like that in front of you. Ever. Ever. I want to know what the side NETA have over you now. See, the way all y'all protected Brother Polite, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. All of y'all is in the suspect zone. You're predators until otherwise no. It's just simple and plain. Simple and plain. You're predators. So, HOK, House of Ephraim, and TORAH Nights, y'all enjoy what y'all got coming to y'all. Oh, Sister Adara is Taino. Okay. And Taino. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to I love Aboriginal culture, man. That's one thing I do love. I love global Aboriginal culture. And that's what we building on the dark side. Global Aboriginal culture. We're going back. We're going back. We got Taino brothers and sisters. We need them back. We got Mayan brothers and sisters. We need them back. We got Native brothers and sisters here. We need them back. We need to be doing the same thing. Aboriginal culture over everything. Over everything. Telling you, I'm re-raising the serpent. In Aboriginal culture, the serpent is high. That's where the knowledge comes in at. It shows you flexibility, the ability to adapt and change. That's Aboriginal culture for your ass. But, you know, folks be sleeping on us, man. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Because this is only the beginning. Like, all of this just started. And it ain't going to cool down no time soon. It only gets worse. That's the theme of this. It only gets worse. It only gets worse. Like, he was better off just shutting his channel down for a little while. Instead, he went on the attack. He got defensive. His wife threatened Tasha K. I'm looking like, really? Y'all gonna threaten Tasha K? She already sent you the warning, nigga. It's not gonna happen. You did it anyway. Okay. Let's play then. I can't wait to watch this, man. This is gonna be magical. And I'm gonna be keeping tabs on it, giving y'all the play-by-play as we go along. As we go along. So power to the dark side. With that being said, remember, if you are listening to this together, we are Babel. Let's build. Get rid of all of the isms, the schisms, and all of that extra stuff. We're getting back to Aboriginal culture. So let's shout out to my Mayan brothers and sisters. Shout out to my Taino brothers and sisters. Shout out to my Native American brothers and sisters. And shout out to the global Africans. This is global Aboriginal power. And we are making a comeback. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
たった一つたった一つのたった一人たった一人の私はここ
Reparations on the table, nigga, we ain't seen shit. Put us under pressure, nigga, we ain't even sweat. Came out shining like a diamond in the middle with some mess. On Martin Luther King, bitch, we coming for a check. Headed to the capital to stake my feelings in the mind of a radical. You can't ride with me. I'm my only witness when I handle my business. Pull it from their hips, say bye-bye, Billy. No more time for no coasting, I'm on the highway focused. I ain't even smoking, I'm just riding my emotion. Both eyes open, I'm just trying to keep calm. Put an extra set of eyes on them doing recon. Knee deep in snow, say you try and keep going. Told him get up out the cold before my nigga deform. Every old wound seem to getting retorn. I'ma write deep poems to a nigga reborn. I'ma make a statement before I make it out alive. No Channel 5, I would rather make a lie. Before the news try to make a nigga out alive. But the pain in my eyes on a much bigger prize. 501, both hands in the sky. Little do they know it's no plan to survive. I ain't finna give them no chance to decide. I'ma put they feet in both hands in the fire. Dancing in the fire like E-Shake. You gon' test the water, never get both feet wet. We done overexposed the city defense to the overexposure indecent. They don't know they diving in the deep end. Ain't no way that they surviving through the weekend. Everything blown in the flash like a beacon. Drowned in the flames, it's too late to let it sink in. Got 10 ways I can be vengeful. Sitting on 10 grenades, every last pinful. This guerrilla war, they don't know what they in for. I can hear them at the door trying to move in slow. I can hold them off, I got 3 shots. Taking every soul for at least 3 blocks. I can smell the fire burning through the sheetrock. Seeing bodies in the flame, nigga try and reach out. This is how you practice what you finna speak out. Thinking about the facts that they try to leave out. This is for my roots running through the deep south. Dying for a cause, what we finna beef out. If you ain't about the cause, what you finna beef out. Showing up deep, we gon' bring the streets out. Every man line up, showing what your street out. An independent state, what a nigga need now.
Depo on the beat.
I couldn't believe it, even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood, nigga, we fighting demons. Been double dead by the devil, and I'm still in the field. Now you get to watch me get it up out of the mud. I couldn't believe it, even when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood, nigga, we fighting demons. I've been double dead by the devil, and I'm still undefeated. Now y'all get to watch me get it up out of the mud.
Now y'all get to see me without a mug. Everything that I do gon' be out of love. And I'm tired of these trials and these tribulations. And I'm sick of my name, always getting drugged. But no, I ain't budge. All of this money and you not pursuing it. All of this time you don't know what to do with it. Counterproductive and counterintuitive. Why you be acting like you all brand new to it? Straight from the gutter, boy, we getting sewer. As soon as we get it, you know we gon' move it quick. All of this money I made from the block. Get out the game and invested in stock. Bought me a whip, get the rest of it up. When you saving, don't stop and it messes them up. We gon' be fine, but we stay on our grind. All of my niggas is stepping it up, and they foot on our neck and no letting it up. We level the playing field, even the battle. My son is a scientist, he's splitting at us. Need us more geniuses, I know we got them. I know it's in us, I'm bringing it out. I know I ain't perfect, I'm making them out on Capitol Hill, and I'm bringing them houses. The path that I'm on should nobody follow.
I couldn't believe it, even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood, nigga, we fighting demons. Been double dead by the devil, and I'm still in the field. Now you get to watch me get it up out of the mud. I couldn't believe it.
And make sure y'all like,
when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it.
all of that.
This is much deeper than flesh and blood, nigga, we fighting demons.
Do all of that. I don't even care if you
I've been double dead by the devil, and I'm still undefeated.
Make sure y'all
Now y'all get to watch me get it up out of the mud.
We fall hard on this road this longer. Fighting each other won't make us no stronger. Honey, this niggas been fighting this hunger. I'm at my worst and ain't getting no wronger. No change in sign as I'm making it through. I flip a chair or a table or two. They won't believe what I'm able to do. I'm making these moves, but this is a new movement. My dog at the gate and all praises and Anubis. I'm getting too lit in my boat pack with doobies. On my way up and I break through your roofing. Shot for the moon and it made me a star. Got so much drive I can make it to Mars. Can't promise today that I make it tomorrow. Every time that we make is to pay what we borrow. It's to pay what we